Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He's gotten it at the 21. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to the 2nd pick of the 2nd round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Second and 3 now. They go play action here. Down the middle, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
They're going play action. Open receiver, caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Now Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. Play action on 1st down. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Pollard. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Boyd now in motion left. Throwing is Levis. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Third and long for him here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They go play action on first. Finds Laporta. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, Kate. They say the football is cyclical. Well, I sure hope we see the fullback come back. There's just something about that guy. Something about that position. And he just showed you right there.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing off the play fake here. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, look, beyond having to pick yourself off the ground over and over again, all of these sacks in this first quarter have led to so much disruption. Kate, what do offense look for, especially early? Get myself into rhythm. Get myself into a tempo. What do defenses want to do? Wreck all of that, and that's exactly what this defense is doing.
Jack Fox on to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. catch and give here. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Levis setting to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. 1st and 10 from the 41. The middle, here goes Pollard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Like 54, like 54.
Again, a run with Pollard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 46. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pass taken in by Pollard. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Room to run inside the 20. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This throw is caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with our second quarter. Titans with the ball and a chance to score. Going ground on 1st and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. for safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game. It's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Could that penalty come back to haunt him? It's another 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is gone. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I've talked to running backs over the years, Kate, in the transition from the college game to the pro game. They'll tell you, there's just times in the NFL you got to run into darkness. You run into a lot of bodies. Perfect example of that on the 1st down play.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
3rd down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They motion the tight end over. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. A gain of 27 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
That's just a gorgeous corner route by the wide receiver. I bet you'll find, Kate, in the annals of football history, the best corner route runners as receivers are also the best slant runners, the best post runners, because it's all about change of direction, and that was put on display right there.
Laporta with the grab. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's brought down at the line. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
The throw is caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Gong. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another 1st and goal. Goff back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Goff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. 4th down now, and out comes Michael Badgley in the Lions field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They've got 1st down from the 31. the gun. They go with Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Levis. Pass caught by Ridley. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They bring their tight end left. Levis back to throw. Caught by Pollard. And he gets him one as we come up to the 2-minute warning. The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. The Lions offense returning to the field. They managed 3 on their last drive, but down inside the red zone, disappointing not to come away with a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now gone. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Couldn't make that connection. So 2nd down coming up. Gone. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Goff to the air now. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll throw it again. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Goff setting the throw. And the Titans rush brings him down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
They'll run it here on 3rd down. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Tony Pollard on to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He'll get this one at the 9. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. 3rd and long for him here. And that catch is made down the right sideline.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Throwing is gone. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. A bit lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. It's a gain of 6 yards, and it closes out our first half of football.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Breece Hall with a touchdown run. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. Jonathan Taylor with a touchdown run.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And his start to the season has been special, hasn't it? The way he's played, it's no surprise at all that he's leading the NFL in passing. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Option design here. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 3. Pass taken in by Pollard. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And this one does not go far. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. Has the connection to Ridley. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock, and hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And they'll make their stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing is Levis. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Calvin Ridley with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it, complete. And they will score, touchdown Detroit. The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. The Titans returning their offense and this running back to the field. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They get to Pollard from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Second down now, 7 to go. Levis to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. Pick up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down. Going with Pollard on the ground. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Boyd now in motion left. From the 47. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 38. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Third down from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of the defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
Tight end in motion left. He's going to look to throw on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
the gut they go with Gibbs. And this is going to be a short carry that just reaches the 40. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Goff. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And he makes the Heffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Folk on now to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They go play action here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Throwing now, off play action. He's looking deep once again. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 31. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Pollard. Runs inside the 35. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Completed to Pollard. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. This is the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense set for a first and 10. Handoff running right, Pollard. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Right back to Pollard. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete.
I hate those situations, Kate, as a QB. I'm looking for an open passing lane, and I can't find one anywhere. He thought he had one available. Defense did a better job of knocking it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Gone. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Desperation time on 4th down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. One of their biggest plays in the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You can't start a fire without a spark. Well, how about a lightning bolt? What a huge gain that totally changes the tone of the drive.
He'll throw it yet again. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Trying for it on the ground. And he's almost there, but no! They stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Defense did their homework on that one. They were keyed in from the start. They knew exactly who the offense was going to lean on to try to go for 2 there.
Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running right, here's Pollard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Another carry for him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, Well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Back to the well again. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Levis. He brings it in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans nearing their 6th win this season. It's 2nd and goal. Slot man in motion right. Back to him on 2nd and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Levis setting to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the Titans left with a 4th down, and we're going to see Nick Folk after the try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, anytime you see a player tapping his chest, I'm not a great lip reader, but I know exactly what that says. My bad. My fault. Quarterback delivers him a good ball. He knows that's one he should have caught.
2nd and 10 now. This is complete to Gibbs. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Now Goff. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I mean, you can see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they could focus, they could adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Got a man over the middle. Complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs. Markers reset, ball at the 37. And they'll kneel this one down.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.